very happy together. Unfortunately, one day a dragon came, and he stomped her big castle, and he burned up all her princess clothes, and he took away Prince Ronald. Kind of different, huh? Didn't take the princess. And so poor Elizabeth was left standing with no castle, no prince, and no clothes. So she looked around, and in a pile of rubble, she found a paper bag. So she put on her paper bag and wore it for a dress. And so she decided she was going to go rescue the prince. So she looked around and saw a path with burned trees and bones. And figured that was probably the one she needed to follow. So she walked for a long time. And when she walked, she got dirty. And her hair, she didn't have a brush, so it got kind of tangly. And a couple times she fell, and she got her knees all skinned up, and she didn't look like a princess anymore. Finally, she came to an enormous cave. And on the front of that cave was a gigantic door. And on the front of that door was a big knocker. So Princess Elizabeth grabbed that knocker in her hand. Are you ready? You can join me on this. She grabbed the knocker. We're going to bang on the door. Ready? Bang, bang, bang! And you know who poked his head out?
The dragon.
The dragon. He poked his big, stinky head out, and he said, "Princess, I have eaten a whole castle today. I couldn't eat another bite. Come back tomorrow. I will eat you then." And he slammed the door. Well, Princess Elizabeth wasn't going to give up so easily, so she knocked on the door again. You ready? The knocker.
Knock.
Bang, bang, bang! And out stepped that stinky dragon head, and he said, "Princess, I've already eaten the whole castle. I couldn't eat another bite. Come back tomorrow if you must. I will eat you then." So she turned around, and Princess Elizabeth kind of said, "Well, I had heard you were the bravest, strongest dragon in the whole wide world. I must be wrong. Goodbye."
Wait! I am the fiercest dragon in the whole wide world. I'll show you.
Dragon, I hear you can burn up a whole forest with one fiery breath. Is it true?
Oh, very true, very true. I'll show you.
So we're going to make a dragon mouth. And he has big teeth. And he takes a great big breath, and we're going to roar, and we're going to burn up a forest. Sure enough, he burned up a whole forest. Magnificent, dragon! Show me again. Let me again. Okay, dragon mouth. Great big breath.
Roar!
That was great! Please show me one more time. Okay, this time I'm going to show you because something different happens. Are you ready? The dragon takes a great big breath, and you know what comes out?
Nothing. A steam ball.
Poof! Just a poof of smoke. That dragon had no more fire, not even enough to cook a meatball. That's okay, dragon. You can show me something else. I hear you can fly around the whole wide world really fast.
Oh, it's very true. I'm very, very fast.
Can you show me?
Yes, yes, I'll show you.
And he jumped up in the air, and he flew around the whole wide world in 10 seconds. When he came back, he was a little tired. Dragon, you are so fast! Show me again.
Okay, one more time.
So he jumped back in the air, and he flew around the world again, except this time he was a little slower. And when he came back, he was really, really tired. That dragon fell asleep. He was so tired. Well, Princess Elizabeth wanted to make sure. So she walked up to that dragon, and she wanted to make sure he was asleep, so she's going to whisper really quietly to him. Are you ready? Hey, dragon. Still asleep. Ronald.